Hello, and thank you for tuning in today. I'm Natalie with Multi-Business Solutions, and today we're going to talk briefly about the chart of accounts. We are utilizing a sample file for QuickBooks Online Plus level subscription for a landscaping company called Craig's Design and Landscaping Services. So first we're going to go ahead and navigate to the chart of accounts. There's a couple different ways we can do this, but we're going to go up to the gear icon and we are going to click on chart of accounts. When I look here and get to this view, I can see that it's organized first by my balance sheet accounts on top. So any of my assets and my liabilities and my owner's equity is up on the top. And as I scroll down here, I will see my profit and loss or my income statement accounts. So income, cost of goods sold, and then any expenses. When you first set up a new QuickBooks Online account, it will ask you what type of business that you have and what your tax level status is. And from there, QuickBooks will try to create a chart of accounts that makes sense with your business and default some account settings for you. If you are transferring over to QuickBooks Online from another system, or you have something in an Excel spreadsheet, you can click on the upper right-hand corner here and say import. As I'm looking at my chart of accounts, I can see there's different actions that I can take on each of my accounts. If I click over here in the right side, I can see that any of my balance sheet accounts have a default to view the register, and it will pull up a register view. Or my balance sheet or my income statement accounts, my profit and loss accounts, I can click and run a report on. So it's really important that you review this frequently. If you have to add new accounts, for example, let's say that you get an additional checking account, you set up a money market account to transfer some of your funds to, as we see in some clients, I can go to my new button and I can indicate that it is a bank money market account. And I usually recommend clients put the last 4 digits of that account number in the title so it's easy to find. And I'm going to say again, this is a bank account and it's a money market. And if I had an opening balance, I could add this in here and it would go into my account on my chart of accounts called opening balance equity. But I can just save that like that. And here's the new account that I just added. I can also inactivate accounts that I'm no longer using. So as I scroll down here, I noticed earlier that in my expenses, I have an account called postage. And I can run this report to see if this account was used very often or when it was last used, change the date time range to all, and I'll say there's no transactions here. So I'm going to go ahead and inactivate this account because it's one that I am no longer using or have never used in this case. As I go down to here, I can right click the arrow and I can say make inactive and just say, yes, I want to make this account inactive. Note that if you accidentally inactivate an account or you decide that you did want to keep that, you can easily reactivate it by clicking on this gear icon in settings, clicking the box that says include inactive, scrolling to find that account. It says deleted, but it's not deleted. I'm going to click make active. The other option that I can do is if I had some transactions in there, so I don't want to make it inactive, I want to keep those expenses showing up on my reports in the future, I can just merge it with another account. So I have my office expense account here, and I'm okay with my postage expenses being part of office expenses. So I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to go to that postage account and I'm going to click on edit and I'm going to paste that name in here. And then I'm going to click save. And it'll say you already have an account with that name. Do you want to merge the accounts? So I'm going to say yes, merge. Note that once you merge, that cannot be undone. So don't merge accounts unless you feel very confident that you want those expenses running together, in which case now I have deleted my postage and I have merged it to my office expenses. So as I run reports on that, I'll be able to see that expense as well. Again, you can keep up on your chart of accounts, inactivating things you no longer need, merging things together that make more sense, or adding new accounts as needed.